find out the equation of a line given the 2 points, we have what we call as a 2-point form in this manner. Y minus y sub 1 is equal to the rational expression y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1 times your x minus x sub 1. So just simply need to plug in here all the values. You choose which point is your point 1 and which is your point 2. But basically, here is my suggestion if we're going to have 2 points. This entire expression here is actually your slope. So what you need to do here is to find your slope first. Then once you're done, you substitute that in your equation here. So let's start with the slope. And let's pick point B as our point number 2. So your y sub 2 is negative 1. Your y sub 1 is a 3. Okay? Over your x sub 2 is positive 2. And then your x sub 1 is 1. So your slope here is negative 5 over positive 1, which will give us a slope of negative 5. Now we will be using this in solving for the general form of the equation using this. And then since we use here y sub 1 being point A, you just simply continue it. Y minus 3 as y sub 1 is equal to negative 5 times x minus your x sub 1 of 1. Why do I choose this one instead of this? It's because little bit are lesser complicated than this, especially for some of us who are struggling with forms like this one here. So it's easier for me to use this one. Y minus 3 is equal to, simply use the derivative property, negative 5x, and you will have here plus 5. Then we transpose all of this on this side of the equation to come up with a general form. We'll have 5x plus y, then you will have minus 3 and minus 5 equal to 0. This will give us a result of 5x plus y minus 8 equal to 0. This is the equation in general form. Now, if you would like to make sure that your answer is correct or not, you could simply substitute both equations here and make sure that you will have an equation or is still equal to 0. So using 1 and 3 as our point A, you have 5 times 1 plus y, which is a 3, minus 8, 0, question mark. When you substitute that, you will have 8 minus 8, question mark, 0. We have reached 0 equal to 0. We have satisfied the equation. If we're going to use the same equation using the second point, you have 5 times 2 plus negative 2 minus 8 equal to 0. This should also be satisfied. You have 10 minus 2 minus 8 question mark 0. Then you have here 0 equal to 0, and both points satisfy the same equation.